Hello.
Hi, Mike over at Energy. And I was just touching base with you to see if you're interested in the oil and gas business.
Yeah, I actually got my roommate Troy Patrick Farrell on the phone too. We're both interested in investing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, what happens with your $10,000, you get drilling and testing. And we find out we have natural gas or oil, we call for a $5,000 completion fee. And then...
But what if there's no oil there?
It's a write-off. It's a dry hole.
Yeah, I just, I'd rather not have a dry hole.
We used the 3D...
Have you had a dry hole before?
Yeah. We hit one back at the end of December. It was pretty disappointing.
Well, what do you do when you get a dry hole? I mean, do you just get up and leave?
Yes, sir.
We definitely, if we're going to put money in, we definitely would prefer a wet hole.
Oh, yes, sir. That's what we try for. I mean, gas or oil.
Oh, they produce gas also?
Yeah.
Isn't there a name for that when you get gas coming out of a wet hole?
No, not that. I mean...
Queef?
A queef?
Yeah, I think they call that a queef when gas comes out of a wet hole.
You got me.
Well, what do they call it when oil comes out at a wet hole?
A squirter?
Yeah.
Right, so the other one's a queef, okay. Is there any way to avoid the dry hole? I mean, is there any... You can't really tell till you get in it, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now, can you tell, like, when you're drilling, it must take a lot longer to get down into the hole if it's dry, right?
No.
I mean, you should probably know right when you hit the plane, right? You're like, oh, this is probably going to be a dry hole. It's going to take a while to work yourself in.
The rigs that we use with them, they can drill 1,000 feet a day.
Is it a big rig?
Yes, sir.
Because sometimes if the rig is too big, and the hole is dry, it doesn't even fit.
If they hit a dry hole, they just pop up the hole and move to a next location.
So once they realize they hit a dry hole, they don't acknowledge it anymore.
And we just
You move on.
Yeah, we move on to our next prospect.
Right.
That's understandable.
So,
what kind of safety precautions do you take before you start drilling, into a hole?
well, these guys have been in operations for probably 15 to 20 years.
Do they roll like a piece of rubber over the head of the drill?
No,
not to mess up the shaft.
Oh, no. Well, they do. I mean,
Have these rigs been tested?
tested?
Yeah.
I'm sure their company has tested all their rigs.
Yeah, because they should be tested at least every 6 months,
I'm sure they are.
Because it only takes one hole to really mess the rig up.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how big is your rig?
Oh, it's not very big.
It's not that big?
No.
Right.
Can you ever really be sure, like, how many rigs have been in that hole before?
And the hole that we're going down?
Yeah.
It'd be starting out a brand new one.
So it's like a virgin.
Yeah.
But how do you know it hasn't been drilled before?
Because there's nobody drilled in that area.
Is there somehow you could tell, like, does the ground turn red or something like that
No.
the first time?
What they do, well, I tell you what, if y'all are really interested in this, I can send that package out to you.
Now, are there going to be pictures of any of these holes in the brochure?
We've got some 3D and 2D seismic pictures in there that's going to be in your little...
Any pictures of the rigs?
No, but that CD that I'm going to send you out will have pictures of the rigs.
Are there any shots of the rigs actually going into the hole?
No, sir. If you go back to our website, you can see we've got a little movie type thing you can click on.
Oh, so you actually have films of the rigs going into the holes?
Yeah.
Wow, that's excellent.
So there'll be pictures of the dry holes too?
Not pictures, but there'll be documents of dry holes that we have hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see pictures of the dry holes you guys hit, just so I don't hit them in the future.
We try our best not to hit dry holes.
Okay.
Well, that we all do.
All right, guys?
Did you ever drill in the wrong hole by accident?
Yeah, it could be really painful, sir.
Yeah, your rig could turn brown.
All right, James.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing pictures of your rig.